I want to ask you about, I mean, it is insane when you talk about a 29-game win streak. You placed third in Manila. How were you able to sustain that? That is a huge level of play to keep up.
I wasn't necessarily like extremely happy about it because we mainly just played in the China region. So we felt confident, but we felt like the streak made us a target for other teams to like research, investigate all these things. So I guess it was kind of a disadvantage for us as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How would you describe Kaka as a captain?
Personally, I think he's like a really, really good captain. I think he's the best captain leader in China.
Really?
Yeah, I think his calls are always on point. His knowledge of the game is just really, really good in my opinion. It's just sometimes, since he's new, sometimes he may get a bit nervous, but I think that doesn't really affect us that much.
How has the nature of how the game is played, how has that changed over the last couple of years?
I guess naturally as patches come out, updates, the meta like shifts really quickly. There's a lot of teams who are like really patch dependent. Like if the patch is good for them, they'll do well. If not, not so well. For this Ti6, for this year, I think this patch is like, as an offlane player, I think the offlane the skill cap is a bit lower than previous years, mainly because of Iron Talon. I don't know, it tends to make offlaners prefer the jungle a bit more over the offlane, which I don't really like it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit less skilled.
You kind of touched on this briefly earlier, but I want to just ask you again, what are some of the teams here at TI that you think are the teams to beat?
OG, Liquid, Wings, LGD. I mean, every team is really strong this year.
Yeah.
And there's no like clear gap and there's no clear favorite. So I think any team could like really potentially win this tournament.
Mm-hmm. How in tune are you to the community, the Dota community, and just the amount of support that they give the professional scene, and just the fact that they are so invested in watching TI and every major, every championship, every game? How much does that mean to you?
I think it means a lot to me because without them, I don't think I'd be here. Also, I do often follow the community. Mm-hmm. For example, Reddit. I read Reddit. You do? Do you ever see things in Reddit that you wish you hadn't? Sometimes, but I mean, it's usually fine. Yeah. I just read it because I'm bored. Yeah, it makes me happy. I read it and then reflect on it and then try to improve yourself. Yeah. And take the negative comments as constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. How are you able to focus on each game as it comes when you have the weight of the whole, knowing that it's possible for you to go the whole way and win the international? Mm-hmm. I think the past doesn't really matter for me, at least. I've never won a TI before, and I really want to win this year, so I don't think it affects me at all, and our team. We just want to try our best to win. Yeah, we just want to try our best